beside you. No one walks that way. And I said, Uber, what's your name? If I lose, I lose. I need you someday. So that's why I hate. 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 So that's why I hate.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another makeup tutorial. So here's a close-up look of today's look, so let's get into it. So up first is my Plouise eyeshadow base. You guys know it's my favorite, and then I'm going to be jumping into the Lawless, the Dreamy Dozen palette, and I'm going to use this like soft brown color and a taupe color. Super simple, y'all. This is going to be literally a 10-minute eye, okay? So we're going to take that first shade and just do a little wash of color on the crease, and then we're going to take that taupe shade and we're gonna start deepening up and smoking out the lid. We're adding dimension, as you guys can see, and then that same shade I'm gonna use on my eyelid. But before I do that, I wanted it to be very pigmented, so I did take my Plouise. I'm not cutting my crease, I'm just putting a base and cleaning up anything that might have come too far down. So now I'm applying that same shade right onto the eyelid, and now you're gonna see that everything is one color, and I'm also blending out every harsh line so that way everything is a gradient. Alrighty, everything looks smoky, my favorite. Alright guys, so here's the star of the show. This is the Patrick Ta dual eyeshadows in Still in the Club. Y'all see the shine, the flex? I am absolutely obsessed with this, but you guys will see some low lighting footage at the end of the video, so stay tuned. But let me tell you guys, it's such a beautiful taupe color, and I love that this eye is effortless. It doesn't take much to look really, really good, and the shimmers really make it look expensive, if that makes sense. But anyway, I'm going into my Makeupforever gel liner, and I'm lining my eye. And then I am taking my liquid liner from Anastasia, excuse me, and I'm just doing my inner flick. And now I'm just taking a black eyeshadow and just running that over that Makeupforever gel liner just to get a little bit of a subtleness. And then for my waterline, I'm taking that same pencil. I'm taking the gel first, and then I'm moving it with a cold pencil, so that way everything still has a little bit of time to set, because I want to smoke out the bottom. So after that, I'm going to use my favorite, the One Size Fantasize mascara. If you know, you know. Okay, and then I'm gonna jump into, oh my god, this palette is like 15 years old, I'm not gonna lie to you. This is the color Nylon. Nylon always will get you right, especially your inner tear duct. Stop playing. Okay, look at that inner tear duct, it's so bright. Now I'm gonna just do a little bit of cleanup with my Garnier Fructis Micellar Cleansing Water, and I'm just gonna take out all the fallout, and then I'm gonna jump into lashes. I am using the Popsy lashes in the style Daisy. So I decided to hop off a voiceover and do my skin with you guys, but I wanted to recap the eyes because it's definitely giving festives with this beautiful shift and all of the reflections on the eyes. Do not worry, I'm gonna give you guys a low lighting moment at the end, but I do have to say this taupey jewel stone, like gemstone eye took me literally 5 minutes. Super easy and achievable, and yeah, we have to give a shout out to, you know, Patrick Ta. I have to give credit where it's due. This formula, truly unmatched. I was not going to purchase this, but honestly, when I felt when I actually swatched it and saw the reflect, I was sold. So shout outs to Patrick Ta for such an amazing formula. I also want to talk about the lashes that I am using. I am using the Popsy lashes in the style Daisy. These are one of my favorites, and if you know, you know. My other favorite style is the style Boss. Those are baddie lashes. It's giving expensive, is it not? Moving into makeup prep, I did want to mention what I have on my lips. I am using the Tatcha Kiss You lip mask. If you guys know, you know how amazing this product is. If you guys are struggling with cracked lips, dehydrated lips, any kind of soreness from the dry air, y'all need this. I highly recommend this. I live by this. I just put this on my lips, so I'm not gonna put any more, but my lips feel super hydrating. And honestly, Wiz, the win for me is that once you put this on, your lips are conditioned for about 6 hours, and I love that about this product. So let's move on to actual skin prep. So I did prep. This is my second take, so I did prep already. I did use these two products. This is the Makeupforever Pore Maximizing Primer and the Secure the Glow. I did go ahead and put this, the maximizer on my T-zone, and then I used the Secure the Glow around the outer skirts of my face. I'm sorry, I might have some footage. I'll insert some footage there. I am trying out this primer. I did use it in my last video. If you guys haven't seen it, I'll put the thumbnail right here. I am loving how my skin has been turning out the last couple of times that I've done my makeup, and y'all, I'm hoping that there's no exception today and that I can show you how beautiful my skin has been looking. So moving on to the under eyes, you guys know this is my favorite part. So we are going to color correct. I am using the Huda Beauty and the Too Faced multi-use concealer, and I'm gonna mix these two together to create my perfect under eye shape. Here's what my under eyes look like, nice and neutralized, so we're ready to jump into foundation. So this cocktail right here, y'all, I literally picked it up a couple of videos ago and I can't like put it down. So this is gonna be the NARS and the Hourglss foundations. I'll put the right names in the description bar below. So what I do is that I take my Hourglss and I'll just do like 2 or 3 stripes on each side, and 1 on the forehead and a little on the nose, right? And then I'm gonna go ahead and mix my foundation, my NARS, with it. Now, when I do the NARS one, I just do a little bit, and this is really to just like get the product to move. Like that's actually a lot, so I'm gonna go ahead and move that. So I'm gonna take my brush, so I'm gonna use my good old Mario brush. This is the F4, I believe, yes. So I'm gonna take the big side and I'm just gonna grab a little bit of that foundation. I'm gonna put some here, 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 and then what I'm gonna do, my skin is looking very, very dry, so I'm gonna place a little bit of hydration on my skin, so hold on. Did I say place moisture? You guys know what I mean. I'm gonna spray some moisture on my skin. I'm gonna use the Milk Hydro Grip setting spray. I'm gonna add a little bit of hydration. I'm gonna cover my eyes because I don't want like the eyeliner or anything to mess up, but I am gonna spray my skin heavily because my skin is looking so dry, and this is what's been going on. Like, people will not acknowledge that their skin is looking dry, and I'll be like, girl, if I'm telling you I done hydrated and I'm still looking dry, it's because there's a reason. So when I'm at counter, a lot of people be like, oh, my skin is good, my skin is very oily, and I'm like, you're not oily, girl. Like, you're dehydrated. And I be trying to tell them, but you know, they be thinking I'm the enemy. I just be trying to be out here, you know, saving lives or whatever. But anyways, as you guys see, this blends out so easily. Now this color is a little deeper than my skin tone, which I'm fine with because once I start putting my highlights in, everything is gonna come together. So I don't mind the foundation being a little deeper. And anyway, I need all the color I can get because I am looking like a ghost, okay? Especially because this summer, I didn't do anything. I didn't go on vacation. I just worked. So yeah, this is the best vacation I'm gonna get. It's literally foundation in a bottle. In this moment where I'm gonna tell you that my skin is looking bomb, and this is why I've been telling you guys, like, I've been loving, and I'm so excited to share this with you guys. Like, I've been loving how my skin looks. Like, this is beautiful. Come on now. I have a perfect amount of glow, a perfect amount of coverage, and I like the little bit of coloring that I have, okay? So now we're gonna get into shaping of the face or adding some definition. So I'm gonna go into, y'all, been so obsessed with this palette too, the Makeupforever palette. So I'm gonna use the HD Skin Sculpting palette, and I'm gonna go ahead and jump into this cooler tone brown right here, and I'm gonna go ahead and contour my face. So I'm gonna take again the F4, and I'm just gonna go ahead and just dip into it. Now this formula is super creamy and very, very easy to like use. I'm gonna show you guys. It literally is like butter for the skin. Look at that. It already looks blended, and I like that. You don't have to put no work into it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and contour with this color. As you guys see, it's really, really perfect for my skin tone. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just put that everywhere that you usually will go ahead and sculpt, which is your cheeks, your forehead, your nose if you like. I'm gonna just put a little bit of bronzer there just to continue to keep the that bronziness going throughout, the cohesiveness of it all, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, so blend, blend, blend. So how we looking, guys? Because I literally am obsessed with how the complexion is looking. So I'm gonna go ahead into now the blush and highlighting palette, and I'm gonna go into one of the pinky blushes that I haven't used. So I'm thinking, you know what, I'm gonna actually mix this bright pink one here with this coral one right here and see exactly what that's giving me, because I definitely want to be blushy for this look because it's so pretty on the eyes, but I definitely want to make sure that I'm giving like that winter flush, you know, when it's cold. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply this and see if it gives me that kind of chilly look. Okay, so it's not giving me a chilly vibe, but it's still pretty. So I'm just gonna keep on building. Again, I'm just using the pink by itself because when I mix it, it's definitely giving a nice warmer coral, but I don't want that. So build up until your desired pigment is achieved. So this is what the face is looking like so far. So let's move on to these under eyes. So I'm gonna use the same concealer that I used earlier, the Too Faced one, and I'm gonna go ahead and just clean up my under eyes. Look at these under eyes. This is how your concealer should look every time you apply it. It should look really nice and bright without any kind of shifting of gray. I'm so here for this. So now we're gonna get onto the fun part, which is setting the whole complexion, okay? I'm absolutely loving how everything is looking, and this is why I had to put you guys on real quick. Okay, so I'm gonna use 2 different powders for my face and for my under eye, and that's just what I do. I'm sorry, I'm extra, okay? But I'm gonna go ahead and use my Makeupforever for around the face, and then I'm gonna use my Huda for under the eyes. I have to just stop real quick because I have to tell you guys, I love this powder. This powder's so pretty. It like literally sets everything without taking away the shine, which usually all powders that I use to set mattifies. This one leaves such a it just takes away all of the excess and leaves you with whatever finish the foundation truly is, and I'm loving that. This Makeupforever powder is one to check out if you guys haven't already have this in your collection. This is definitely one. So I'm just gonna jump into my Huda application. You guys have seen this 100 times, so yeah. The face is nice and smooth and buttery, okay? So we're gonna move on to adding some dimension. I am gonna take one of my oldies. If you know, you know. I love this bronzer. This is from Marc Jacobs. Unfortunately, the beauty line is discontinued, but this bronzer itself is called Fantastic. This bronzer is so beautiful. I literally ran out of 2 previous ones, and I had this one in my collection for a long time, and it's finally getting to see the day of a light, but I love it because it's like that perfect neutral tone. It's not too orange and it's not too gray. It just adds the perfect amount of shape and dimension to my complexion, and I love this. I know everybody has that bronzer that does that, but yeah, this is one of those products. Do you guys see what I mean when I say that this bronzer is always gonna get me together? Come on now. I love it, love it, love it. So anyway, we're gonna move on to blush. I'm gonna use another Makeupforever product. I am using their blush in Anywhere Peach, and this is what it looks like. This one I've been wearing all the time because it's so natural. It's literally, watch y'all, literally look how pretty. Y'all see that? So blended, and effortless. I love this blush. I don't know what is it about it, but it definitely just makes everything look so much nicer, polished, sophisticated, and it doesn't add too much color. I feel like it's very elegant, actually. So do the same thing to the other side. Look at the blend. Look at the blend right here on the apple. Like, it's so faded in a good way. Yeah. Oh, this look is coming together. It's eating, it's eating, it's eating. We made it to the end of today's video. What do we think of the mug? Sound off in the comments. Let me know if you guys enjoyed today's video. Also, let me know if you guys like these really simple but yet popping glams. I just thought this would be super easy, and literally this look is under an hour to do and you will look like $1 million, okay? Again, shout outs to Patrick Ta. When I tell you that little dual palette, that formula is impeccable, guys. If you guys have been hesitant because of the price point, just go to your local Sephora, go ahead and just swatch them and put it under a flashlight. Y'all, I promise you, you will not be disappointed, and I'm telling you, it's a makeup lover's collectible. If you guys enjoyed today's video, don't forget to give this video a huge thumbs up. Also, if you guys enjoyed today's video, catch me at one of the 2 videos at the end of today's video, and I'll catch you guys over there.